Hi guys, in this video we are going to make this awesome looking button guys. We are going to make this button with HTML and CSS guys. Let's get into the video. Okay. Okay, this is the code starting code. I'm going to start this code. Let me open the live server for this code. Okay, let me close this. Let me open the live server for this. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, nothing is there. Let me start to code this page. Okay, first of all we are going to create a button. Okay, we are going to do an button. So I'm using a link. I'm using a button. So for this button expert as you can see that we are going to have the span inside it, and we are going to have the subscribe text. IB. Okay, this is a subscribe text. It is inside the button. Okay. Now let us center this thing by removing default styles, and we are going to center this to the page. So I'm going to use inline style, internal CSS. It is bad approach, but for this basic styling we can use internal, internal CSS. Okay, I'm going to use this. I'm going to target the body tag, and I'm going to center the elements. So I'm going to use the display property of flex and align items to center and justify content also to justify content to center. So this will center the page, and I'm going to give height of around 100 VH. So it have the height to center the items both based on the vertical and horizontally. So our button will be centered. Now I'm going to remove the default styling of that button. So I'm going to add the class here, like class name of BTN button. So I'm going to target that BTN tag in BTN class, and I'm going to apply my custom styling. That is, first of all, we are going to remove the text decoration. Sorry, guys, my bad. Text decoration. We are going to remove the text decoration. Why this? Text decoration of and we are going to remove the text decoration for the button, and we are going to make the letter spacing like small letter spacing of around 3 pixel, and we are going to make text transform to capitalize, so it will be like some s will be in capital letter, so we are going to make that thing. And second thing, we are going to give some hard width for the button. So hard width is typically we are going to give the width for the button. I'm just going to give a width around like 160 pixel, and a height around let's give a height around 50 pixel. This is the height for the button. Okay. Let us give the background colors for the body. So let's say I'm giving background colors for the body to around background color of the body to around black color, pure black. So background color of the body is around black color. Okay. Mm, okay. Now it is done. Okay. This is our button basic styling is done, I think so. Let's see. Okay. Let us give the color of the button and remove the button default color. Okay. We give the color of the button to around like background color. There's some color which I see, like it is hashtag 0C, 0C, 0C. I mean, this will give some like grayish, lightish grayish color. And let's give the color of the button to around like this is a gray color for the color of the button. Okay. Now we will be having the button. See, our button has been done successfully. Okay, you can see the button. Then what I would like to do is I would like to um, uh, create a rainbow like color. So we are going to make that thing by targeting. First, we will make position of relative. So why are we making this? We are going to target before and after pseudo. Elements. So we are going to do that. So like button before. I'm going to target the before. What are we going to do is like we're going to use the content of and width is equal to, we are going to reduce the 2 pixels, so it's around like 158 pixels. And mm, okay, let's give, okay, let me do like this, let's see what happen. I'm going to make a height equal to 100%, width is equal to, width is equal to 100%. So this will give the height and width of 100%. Let's make position absolute, position absolute. Then what are we going to do is we are going to apply the background color, that is radiant, I mean linear gradient. So we'll apply the linear LEAR. So background, not background color, background of around linear gradient. Gradient. First we give the degree. Then we give some color like red, green, blue, yellow, yellow, mm, orange, and violet. Let's give another color. Mm, okay, this color is enough, I think so. If you want, we can give more. I don't know this color. Okay, we give this color. Okay, now we have given this color. Let's look at our design. See what happened. See, this is like this. Okay, we are getting that. What are we going to do is we are going to make z index of -1, so it will be go back side of the subscribe button. So let's see. See, it's gone back to the subscribe button. Then what we can do is we are going to target the span tag. Yes, we are going to target the span tag and apply this following style. Like we are going to apply the span tag. Okay, we are going to make a position of relative. I mean position of absolute, like where absolute. Then insert, it will be like make the pitches on top, left, bottom, right. So we use the insert. Now let's see how it looks. Okay, let me take this thing and let's see how it looks. Okay, okay. Upload insert. Okay, the index of -1. So this will go back. Okay. Now let's see what we can do is like let's make this series stay like this. We'll apply on here. We'll make a width of around like 158 pixel. So we have 158 pixel width, and we can make a height of around 50, I mean 48 pixel. So where's our z index portion of absolute? Span tag is there. It's like, yes, we're going to give the background color for the span tag. Let's give background color of around like that OC color. So we have the background color. So now we can see that this has taken the white space, and you can see here it's having that radiant background. Now what are we going to do is we are going to center this text. Let's try to center the text by using text align center. Let's see whether it's working or not. Text align center. Let's see. Okay, it's centering horizontally. Okay, we will use the display of display block. See what happened. Display of block. Nothing happened. Okay, we will use the display flex and center the items. So display of flex, align item center, justify content also, center. So this will help us to center that our button in the subscribe text. It will be centered. You can see that it has been centered successfully. Now what are we going to do is we are going to yes, we are going to copy this style, this button before now that we are going to copy it and we are going to paste it for after. Yes, ter after. Then what are we going to do is we are going to use some property like the blur filter property. Filter our blur property. We are like around, let's give 15 pixel and see how it blurs the text. Let's see. Okay, you can see it has done some blurring. So let us reduce it to around 10 pixel. Okay, now let's see. Okay, somewhat has been blurring. Okay, now let's see around apply our z index of -1. So it may go backside. Now our border been blurred successfully. Then what we can do is now we are going to uh, make changes opacity. Like before changing opacity, I would like to do one thing like background position, like um, we'll change this later. First of all, let's apply the transition property as and apply transition 0.5 second. We apply to all the thing like span and after class, before class. For the button also, we are going to apply this. Okay, done. We have done successfully. Now, what are we going to do is okay, we are going to make the change, hide this thing. I need to change the opacity of 0 and we are going to change the opacity of uh, 0. Now what are we going to do is when dot beat pattern gets over, we like to target the all after classes and make the opacity of 1. Similar way we are going to do for the before classes also. So we are going to go to before. Now it will make the opacity to 1. Okay, you can see that we are getting this effect. Okay, now what are we going to do is when it's getting over, we are going to apply this animation property that we are going to apply now. Okay, first we are going to apply the animation here. I see animate, and yes, we are going to do this. Uh, like we are going to give the name like BG change duration. It's going to around like 10 second and timing function. There are many things we can use. I'm using linear for linear delay. We are going to not use this. And then we are going to 10 second linear infinite. So this is the animation property. We are going to apply it on both before and after class. We are going to apply this. Let's use this animation property like at keyframe. So you can use the animation property like this using targeting. This identifier means what the name we have given here. I'm giving BG, so I'm going to use the BG. Then we will use the percentage and we will make the changes like at 0 percentage. What should it do? Like 0%. What it will be doing? Like we can give the percentages in that animation percentage. Let's make it as 50 and make this as 100. Okay, let's change the background position of 0 0. It will be like the starting position 0 0. Then when it's getting this thing, we're going to make it around like let's give 300% or anything you can give. It's our wish. Let's make it normal. After that, we shall make it like normal. Let's see how it looks. Okay, Our style is getting upright, but one thing is missing, I think so. That is what is we don't have any background here. We're not having any background property like background position or I will do like background position of like skew higher percent 100%. Let's copy this. Let's see. BG 10 again background position. Let's see why it is not over. Hmm. Okay, 1 minute I will check it and okay guys. Okay, I found the issue. That is nothing but see when first of all we are trying to make this button opacity. I will try to increase out of 10 show you what I'm trying to achieve. Let's see I'm going to increase the background size. So let's make opacity of 1 and I will see what are we trying to do. See this actually I'm applying this animation property. Let me remove this property and I will show you this thing. Remove this property and I'm also removing this animation property from here. Okay, let's see. We can see that clearly that this background size now it has been increased. Okay, then only we can clearly see that background position change. Otherwise, we cannot see the background position change. So we are trying to increase the background size. So that's why we are going to increase this background size. Okay, that's what we have done here. Let's make this change as normal. Let's make the opacity to 0 and background position, background size, and opacity of 0 pixel. I mean 0. Here also opacity as 0. So now we can see that it does not have anything. But when I hover, just see this awesome cool looking button, guys. We have done this button. Is it cool, right? Okay, guys, we have successfully done this button. And now, thank you for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned. Bye bye, guys.